Selfish mode. Hey friends, it's the beginning of the week, and for some of us, this week may be starting a little differently. Maybe there's a holiday, maybe work's shortened, maybe your inbox is quieter than usual, maybe the world around you is moving at a slightly softer pace, or maybe none of that is true where you are. Maybe your week looks normal, maybe your responsibilities did not get the memo. Either way, let's take the opening, because sometimes when we get even a little bit of space, we do not actually know what to do with it. We start filling it immediately, with errands, with overthinking, with catching up, with making ourselves useful, with trying to squeeze a full week's worth of pressure into fewer days. And that is the part we need to watch, because a shorter week does not have to become a tighter week. A slower start does not have to become an invitation to punish yourself later. Rest does not need to be paid back with panic. Let that land for a second. Rest does not need to be paid back with panic. Somewhere along the way, we started treating ease like something suspicious. Like if a day feels lighter, we should find a way to make it heavier. Like if we get a break, we have to earn it retroactively. Like a soft morning is only acceptable if we immediately become twice as productive later. But maybe this week is asking you for a different kind of discipline. Not the discipline of forcing, the discipline of not rushing just because you can. The discipline of letting space stay spacious. The discipline of not turning every open hour into another obligation. Because open space is not a problem to solve. It's not a gap in your worth. It's not proof that you should be doing more. Sometimes, open space is just your body getting a chance to come back online. And honestly, a lot of us need that. We need to pause before we push. We need to look around for a second and ask, what actually matters this week? Not what is loud, not what is urgent because somebody else waited too long, not what makes us feel productive in a frantic, sweaty kind of way. What actually matters? What needs our real attention? What can be simple? What can be moved? What can be released completely? Because this is where you get to practice something different. We do not have to enter the week like we are already behind. We do not have to compensate for rest. We do not have to turn a shorter timeline into a reason to abandon ourselves faster. The week can be short. The week can be full. The week can be normal. The week can be strange. And we can still move around with ourselves intact. That is the point. Not perfect balance. Not some fantasy version of calm where nothing interrupts us and everyone behaves. Just a decision not to let pressure be the first voice we obey. So before we start making a list, answering the message, checking the calendar, carrying the invisible weight of everybody's expectations, pause. Ask yourself what pace actually makes sense. Ask yourself what your body knows before your anxiety starts giving orders. Ask yourself where you can make this week lighter without making yourself smaller. Because ease is not weakness. Ease is not laziness. Ease is not you falling off. Ease is you remembering that your life is not supposed to be one long emergency. You're allowed to begin softly. You're allowed to take the lighter opening and not ruin it with guilt. You're allowed to move through this week like someone who trusts that everything does not have to be all held at once. So let this be a reminder. Take the space where you can find it. Protect the quiet where it shows up. And do not turn a little breathing room into another reason to run. Now let's breathe into that. Take a slow, deep breath through your nose and send it to your chest. The part of you that starts bracing before the week even asks anything from you. Hold it for a second. Now exhale through your mouth. Let the pressure drop a little. Again, breathe into your stomach and make room for a softer start. For a week that does not need to be forced into shape immediately. Hold it. Now exhale slowly. Remember, you do not have to repay rest with urgency. One more. Deep breath into your shoulders, the place carrying a habit of doing too much too soon. Hold it. Now exhale. Let this week begin without stealing you from yourself. Take this with you. A shorter week does not have to become a tighter week. You are allowed to take space without apologizing for it. And ease into it. You do not have to earn your breath.